So eventually you all wake up. Again, time kind of really hard to track in this place. This pitch blackness. However, in the, we'll call it early hours of the morning, there almost seems to be the faintest of lights kind of illuminating the whole area you're in. It still seems endlessly long and wide, and anything outside of your lit area, but almost like a reddish brown haze, like a very, very beginning of dawn, kind of coming in. That's for all of you.
So it's not apparent as to like where it's coming from?
It's everywhere. It's literally all over.
Okay.
No matter where you look, you feel like you see it the same.
And there's nothing else in this sudden light change? It still just looks like really dim and...
Roll me a spot hidden.
Maybe. Oh yeah, 24.
Does it beat your hard?
It beats my hard but on my extreme.
Oh, well, you think, after perhaps some time focusing on the same individual spot, you think off in the distance, maybe like thumb size.
Okay.
You might see something moving around way off in the distance, but it makes no noise. It doesn't really seem to move much. Perhaps a pace here or there. Perhaps it's the doctor through a window. You're not too sure.
Where?
Doctor, maybe you don't even think it's a doctor. He does, though.
100% doctor.
There's that. Would that spook you? Would that spook your character, do you think? How would you take that?
She'd definitely be a little bit uneasy.
Mm-hmm.
She'd probably call out again.
Mm-hmm.
See if the movement stops or changes. There's some sort of response to the call of her voice.
Mm-hmm.
Is there?
You know what? You two roll me lessons.
Us two?
Oh, them.
Us two?
I rolled a 56, so that means I passed.
40. Nope.
No, nothing. You pass.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
think
hear
maybe
well.
for the first time that in the past little while, other than the conversation with the other person, you may have heard something.
Okay.
You think, but zit, you know?
Yeah.
Zzz.
Zit.
Zzz.
Well, where was it coming from? If I'm lying, assuming just woken up from my nightmares on my table, where did it come from?
There's a skill reference for you.
I don't need him. It's fine.
It's there now.
Fuck. We'll say to your right.
Sure. Then I'd stand up, and because there's also that red haze for me,
Yeah.
I'd try to look through it as well
Okay.
towards that. Now that I can see it more, I rolled a 1.
Oh, eagle eyes.
Yeah. Does that beat your extreme?
No, I actually failed it. Yeah, it beats my extreme. Yeah, I crushed it.
I have no eyes.
Yeah.
I still rolled a
You-
1 though.
Are confident that in this red haze you see off in the distance another figure, another person, not a thing. You're sure that that's another.
How about how far away?
Yeah.
From a distance.
Give me feet.
Like
You're the DM. You can do whatever you want.
Make it up.
How far can humans normally see?
Well, it depends on.
A lot of things.
A lot
A lot of things. We'll say maybe 10 city blocks.
Okay. So-
That's far.
So yeah, I'm just gonna.
Okay, 5 city blocks.
Is it just a great distance?
It's a great distance.
There you go.
okay.
Like, no details.
Bigger than it should be for
No
a room.
details, but you are confident you just caught in their movement.
It's like-
Their stride, 2 legs, arms, you know.
Bigger
Sure.
than it should be for a room.
Okay.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's just the unsettling thing.
It's
I think
bigger
that's-
than a building, it seems like.
It's bigger than a building.
Yeah.
Is
Sure.
it bigger than a bird box?
Well, they're so far. They're so far away, and I have no intention of walking through this mist that I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna sit back on the table and wake up from my dream.
Wait to wake up.
So I assume I get to see that, like, kind of pause and acknowledgement of sorts of my call.
Cuckoo! Spot hidden to see if you can make anything out in that mass you thought you saw.
Fair. 30, yeah, I do. It beats my heart, but on my
You
screen.
are fairly confident.
Okay.
You're. There might be a little bit there where you're like, it could be wishful thinking,
Okay.
but you're like, that's got to be something intelligent.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not just like a a curtain in the breeze.
It's a being. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So, carrying on with you, is there anything else you're gonna do with kind of this morning dawn?
Where does... I just want to, like, see if I can tell where the light that I'm standing in looks like it's coming from. Like, is it...
You can't, like,
It's-
if you look at the source,
Does
it's
it,
the
like,
sun.
Okay, it hurts. It's, like, not...
Yeah.
It's not, like, a small
Do you
source of
sneeze when
light.
you look at the sun? In real life?
Sneeze?
Like I do?
No.
I do.
Only if I have to sneeze.
Oh. Well, anyways, it's like that. You look at it, like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
okay.
No.
It's the sun.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
That's how bright it is. Just unfathomably bright.
No, I think having examined the light and seeing what appears to be another being, I will just sit cross-legged on the floor in a meditative position, eyes open, staring kind of out towards the mist where I saw the being, and begin mumbling nonsense to myself,
As actors do.
as actors do.
As actors do. Perfect. After some time passes, a door opens. Roll me an intelligence.
Yeah, 15. I beat my extreme.
So
This
smart.
Door does not open in the same spot, and from what you could make out of your room, this door kind of appears that doesn't make sense. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. The being walks in. Hold on. Where am I here?
We singing? What was that?
Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
being walks in, sits down. Same routine as before.
I ignore the being this time and continue mumbling to myself.
Are your eyes closed?
Still open, but just like intentionally, like a petulant teenager ignoring the being. So I can peripherally see the door, notice that it came in a different spot, not gonna make a direct eye contact.
As you're mumbling away, he'll just ask, "Do you know where you are?" After letting you go on and on and on, eventually he asks, "Do you know how you got here?"
I'll pause and lower my hands into my lap. You know, I would be much more inclined to have a decent conversation with you if you came to sit with me over here. We could perhaps get to know one another equally, and you could ask all your questions, and I would happily answer them.
You hear the figure take 2 steps towards the light.
Uh-oh.
Do you know who you are?
Yes.
Who are you?
My name is Ophelia Valdez. Nice to meet you. Who are you?
Tell me more about yourself.
We've been through this routine before, and I would love to tell you about myself. Won't you please come into the circle?
How long have you been experiencing these blackouts?
I don't know. Where am I? Who is that over there?
Just scribbling, 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 blah, 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 blah. Anything you want to do is he's just writing away.
Oh my god, so many things as a as a person. No, I don't think I do as a character.
No? Nothing?
I will just pace in frustration,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, just until he stops writing and or asks me another question or leaves.
Ophelia Valdez. Could you tell me of one accomplishment in your life you're proud of?
Dark.
What is this? Are you some sort of ethereal being? Am I being tried for my, time on Earth?
Oh, he panics, takes ghostly form, and leaves. No.
I'm very proud of parts of my life.
Your time on Earth. Expand on that. Why that phrasing?
So I'm open to the idea, having been here for quite what seems like some time, that I'm no longer on Earth. I would love to know more about where I am and who you are and why you have so many questions for me. Nobody will miss me, if that's what you're wondering.
Roll me a power check. Pass your regular to not keep rambling.
Okay. Nope. Fail.
Ramble a little more.
Yeah. If this is some sort of afterlife, it's not going to be the end of the world as we know it. My little star could go out and very few people would miss it, as it were. I mean, the young adults I teach at the rec center might miss it a little bit, but other than that, who knows? I'm sure they'd find someone else. Do you have any answers to any of my questions?
Are you proud of yourself at all?
What does my pride have to do with anything?
Your true pride, not your false pride that you put out into the world.
What do you want to hear? Why do you want to hear that I'm...
I want to hear more about you. I want to hear about who you think you are.
I think that I am Ophelia Valdez. I think that I have been stuck in this room for what feels like an eternity, and I think that you're not answering any of my questions. And if I were anywhere in the mortal world, then I would be able to, have a lawyer or a doctor or something to help me in this situation. And at the moment, I feel very stranded and victimized, and I'm about to start rambling on some sort of monologue here. And, accept that this is my eternal spotlight of fame and fortune, and that you are my only audience member.
Scribbles for a bit.
What are you writing?
Just a lot of time passes. This man is inflammable. You can yell all you want. He's not gonna give an inch.
Okay, it's not gonna stop her.
He'll try to make you complacent and happy and things like that. But when it comes to questions about him, what he does, where this is, you get nothing. Now, after some time of scribbling, you see at the very edge of the light, roll me a spot hidden.
My baby? 66, yeah. I do pass my regular.
At the very edge of the light, you catch the man's hand, extremely pale, translucent perhaps, just in the grim haze of just where you can see. The place is just a little, let's call it like a juice box thing.
A juice box.
And he just says, if you require sustenance, and then he leaves. We'll move on to Justin.
Sure.
So, same sort of routine here, except with you, you're confident that you see with your fucking eagle eyes another person, another being off in the distance there. I know you said you're not kind of interested in crossing the haze.
Yeah.
But do you do anything before?
No, I'm just lying on the table again, looking up.
Looking up.
Yeah.
Classic nihilist.
Eventually, the doctor comes to visit.
Mhm.
Would you...
No, I'm still just lying.
Okay. Sits down. You can kind of track all this with your hearing of where you think he may be, but again, it's just... In the red haze, it's still... Well, actually, roll me another spot hidden.
I'm not looking.
Oh, you're not even looking?
No, not even
Oh,
looking.
You don't even give a shit about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget him.
Yeah, forget him.
Welcome to all of us.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
After some time, he'll ask you, do you know where you are?
No, I don't. No idea.
Do you care where you are?
Not really. No.
Do you know how you got here?
I assume I'm having an episode and my brain is firing weird surges of energy to cope with the fact that there's something wrong with it.
There's a long pause. He's not writing many notes this time. He's not scribbling away. You don't look towards him at all this time. Hey?
No, I just have my eyes closed.
He's gonna snap to try and get your attention. Do you look towards him?
I'll do a power check to see if I do.
Okay.
I failed, so I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it startles you a little. Impulsively, you look. Roll me a spot hidden.
Sure. 26. I have passed.
You beat your heart?
Yep.
Okay. Because you're having exceptional luck and your eyes seem to be adjusting to the environment quite well. You feel like you can actually make him out. He's just a figure. And he's sitting there. You can't really see what he's on or around or anything, but you can make him out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a very unwieldy looking person. His proportions, while still remaining human, are on the extreme end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very odd looking. Perhaps in this light, you think, if you were just like, if you knew what he was wearing, you'd be like, are those shiny gloves or like something weird with his skin?
Sure.
You know what I mean? And he just appears to be staring at you, wide-eyed, not scribbling notes like normally. Just tell me about your life. Now I want you to make another power check for me because you're looking at it.
26. I succeeded my hard.
What you do feel, though, is that while these words come across as perhaps therapeutic, exploratory, things like that, they are, in fact, commands.
Okay. Do I feel commanded, or
You know what you...
you could tell that he was trying to command me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll sit up
Yeah.
and face him and say, where do you want me to start?
Tell me your most recent memory.
Last week, I took the last box out of my my ex-home. Moved it to my apartment that's just down near the ocean, and had to get used to the idea of living alone. Before that, there was some sort of hope that because there was one last box left, that maybe there would be a chance that things were going to be okay. But because I had to take the last piece, the last link between us away, that's just when I knew that it was it. So, that's my last memory, apart from maybe ordering pizza last night. But I don't even know if that was last night or at this point. Nothing. I just, yeah.
Do you still love her, Cory?
Oh, fuck, yes. I made some mistakes. I focused too much on things I shouldn't have, and then my attitude dropped, and as it always does, you were cancer eating away at somebody else, and then they just cut me out in time before it ruined her.
The expression you can make out in the darkness, the vagueness, it doesn't change. It's a very neutral face. He doesn't write any of that down.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
He just says, "Thank you for sharing," and then leaves. But
As he's leaving,
yeah,
and he says, "Thank you for sharing," I'll say, "Your word is my command."
spicy. You don't catch any reaction.
Yeah, I'm not looking for one. I'll just, as I hear him step up and starting to leave, I'm just gonna lie on the table again.
Yeah,
Got nothing but time to kill, so.
nothing but time. Bill, old guy,
Oh, God.
old guy, you wake up.
Oh,
It's,
it hurts
Oh, yeah.
to wake up in this chair.
Yeah, my back hurts. I'm old.
How much time has passed?
How much time do you think has passed?
I look at my watch. I wound it.
Yeah.
What's the difference in time? It was 6:66 so far.
7:06.
What time is it now?
Well, perhaps a good 12 hours later.
12 hours.
You know, it's coming around to roughly 7:06 again.
Interesting.
Interesting. There's red haze around you, a reddish brown, very just
What?
I don't think I'm in the doctor's office.
the littlest inkling of dawn creeping in.
It looks like it's dawn.
A dawn-esque light, you know,
Okay.
just like right. If everything was pitch black before, it just seems ever so faintly illuminated now.
Interesting.
However, it's all still just kind of the
Yeah.
drab same
I'm
emptiness.
gonna get up
Yeah.
and I'm gonna walk towards where I think the door is.
Okay. Do a power check to leave the darkness.
That's my hard.
That's your hard. That's your hard even, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my hard
Yes, it
even.
is. So as you leave the light and enter the darkness, you notice how inhospitably cold it is outside of the light.
It's not just because you're old.
But borderline deadly almost, it seems. It's hard to describe, really. It's more the absence of energy
The
other than
absence of
coldness. Yeah.
That's
So
what
it's not
cold
like
is.
outside. It's just, like nothing.
A vacuum, would you say?
A little bit. But I mean, you
But
can
not
still
aliens.
keep going. It's just a sensation.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. Where do you think the door is? How many feet away?
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check to see if I remember which way direction I heard it from.
Okay.
Yes, I got my hard.
Yeah,
Dice
it's
are treating you
about,
so well today, Mike.
let's say, 15, 20 feet in front of you.
I'm gonna head there.
Okay. You just keep heading there for a while. Roll me another power check.
I passed my regular.
You do not like this outside of the light. Do you just kind of keep walking towards the door? Or?
I feel like it's right there. I feel like I should go back, but I feel like it's right there. The door. This is where I heard it. This is like if I could just find Dr. Novak
Everything will be okay.
and just tell him that he should put fucking beds in his thing and turn up the fucking heat.
I'm 78 years old!
No, yeah, keep going. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
You walk for what feels like maybe a minute or two, treading what seems like a lot of ground for your character.
Yeah.
At your age, you feel like you're hustling.
I'm not moving very fast.
But you know what? You feel like maybe you're moving faster than 3, though. But after, a minute or two,
Yeah.
a door opens.
Like in front of me? Oh.
And then the voice says, Gesundheit.
Behind
Like how far behind me?
you. Do you turn around?
Yes.
Okay. You are momentarily blinded as the light returns to center around you.
What?
Like, I didn't leave.
The light's around you, chair's there.
It doesn't feel like you left. Huh.
Which way did I hear the door this time?
It was behind you. From where the direction you were walking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk through the light and go to where behind me
Roll
was.
a power check to leave the light. Extreme.
Extreme?
Yes.
Oh, I almost got it. I was very close. I got my heart.
Unfortunately, much as before, you can't bring yourself to take the footstep out of the darkness again. A man type looking person sits down. He says,
Nowhere near me again.
yeah,
I feel like
same as before, same situation as the last interview. The old guy, where were you headed?
I was trying to head for the door. I'm trying to find Dr. Novak to tell him that there should be beds in here and that maybe you guys should turn up the heat. Are you like one of his assistants?
I don't know, Doctor Novak.
This is his facility, isn't it?
May very well be. I don't personally know Dr. Novak.
Well, I knew he was not really around his facilities, but if you guys don't even know who he is, that seems ridiculous.
I want to speak to your manager.
Are you a doctor then? Or just a nurse?
When you return to your day-to-day life, will you continue to sell books?
Of course, that's what I do. I have a few right now ready to, I have to go deliver. It's been at least a day. I'm going to be behind on some of my things.
So it'll just be business as usual for you.
Business as usual. I don't think anything has changed.
And you are here hoping to cure your blackouts?
Well, at least discover what's wrong with them, or why they are happening.
He scribbles quite a bit.
Maybe try to manage them. In my age, I'm not looking to fix anything.
I love
Oh,
it.
it's going to be
True.
us someday.
So good. Manage it.
Well, as he scribbles away and everything like that, takes a minute or two. And roll me a spot hidden as he kind of approaches you.
Oh, he approaches.
Yes.
No.
No. So, you don't notice anything new, but as his hand reaches the edge of the light to drop off a juice box, let's call it.
Oh, I didn't go juice box.
That you know of.
A juice box of sorts. You're confident because you saw it last time. This man is so pale there must be a disorder.
Good thing he's at the hospital.
Good thing he's at the hospital.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Nope.
Okay. Just it seems like potentially a disorder. And he says, for if you need sustenance.
Does Doctor, well, does
And then he leaves.
a water would have been better?
I have diabetes. I'm diabetic.
Juice.
It's just like kind of like an aluminum looking kind of juice box thing.
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Like a can?
Is there a label on it?
Yeah, it's just like a nondescript square.
It's a
kind of
metal
rectangle
square Tetra Pak.
Canister.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is there a label? I pick it up.
Yeah, no, there's no label.
It's just a.
Space juice.
I'll open it up.
Space sheet. Okay. How do you open it?
Does it have a screw top?
A what? A screw top? No. Just like a
It,
metal,
it's just a metal.
rectangle thing.
There's no hole at the top.
No.
Pranked ya!
No juice for you.
Eat the cube.
I look at it. I try to like pry the top off.
Sure, it's very yielding. The top peels right back.
What's inside?
Liquid?
What does the liquid look like?
Like liquid in a can.
Does it look like water? Does it have a color?
It's kind of like a fizzy kind of water, kind of like a touch cloudy like that.
Oh, like carbonated water.
Yeah,
Okay.
like fizzy water.
James describing things.
James described, please. I'll take a drink of it.
Yeah,
I'm thirsty.
yeah.
Is it water?
It goes down like water.
Sounds good.
That's
It's
good.
kind of maybe got a bit of a chalky sort of,
Bicarbonated water. Got it.
you know.
I gotta do something to their filters or something.
It's
We're gonna take a break for YouTube.
God damn it, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. I like you.